MacDonald, the director of this amazing museum, and it's a huge, huge pleasure to welcome you all here tonight to celebrate the opening of our newly refreshed Textiles Gallery. I'll come on and talk about the gallery in just a minute, but first I want to say that this is a very important moment for us on a journey that's going to take some years. Because in 2030 this amazing site will be 200 years old, and we want to, by that date, we want to transform it to tell the story of this site and of the city, to tell the story of Cottonopolis, the world's first industrial city, the story of the first railway between Liverpool and Manchester, and of this site's history as a Manchester freight depot, and the story of science and industry in the 20th and 21st century. We'll be creating new science learning spaces to inspire future scientists and inventors and entrepreneurs, and connect the incredible people and resources that the city has in its schools and its universities and its businesses. And we'll be opening up the site to become part of the city with new entrances on all sides, bringing our yards and outdoor spaces alive as civic spaces. And you might have noticed on your way in that under development out there at the moment is a summer bee garden, which is part of Bee in the City, which is this amazing big art project all across Manchester. I think there's 100 bees, and our bee is an industrial bee, and apparently we already have real bees in the garden out there. So you're very welcome to sample the bee garden this evening too. But the transformation of our site is a really ambitious project that needs serious planning and investment. We're starting to build research collaborations to help underpin some of those plans, and business partnerships to help us tell contemporary stories and collect new material. And we'll need the help of many of you in this room to make it happen, so we really, really look forward to working with you. In this first phase of our development, our priority is to refresh our most popular galleries, which need some tender loving care. The Textile Gallery was the obvious place to start because it tells one of our most important stories about how cotton transformed Manchester into a city like nothing the world had ever seen before. And it's also one of our most visited galleries, so something like 3/4 of our visitors will come into this gallery. Over time, though, it's had sections added and sections taken away, and it had lost some of the coherence that it originally had. And our visitors, when we talked to them, told us that they found it confusing and that it would be better with more interactivity and more encouragement for families to talk to one another. So, what you see tonight is not a new gallery, that's all to come. But it is a complete makeover of the existing one to make it cleaner and clearer and reveal the beauty of this lovely building, and to highlight the lives of those living and working in the shock city of the Industrial Revolution. We've included some great new objects which we've acquired, such as a pair of child's clogs from Charter Street Ragged School. They're stamped with the instruction that they can't be pawned, which would have been a real temptation for many families living in poverty. We've got some great objects on loan to us, one from Salford, and we've brought some of our really star objects to the fore, such as Richard Arkwright's water frame, which revolutionised cotton production. We've, of course, kept the wonderful working machinery, which our explainers bring to life every day with their regular demonstrations, and they'll be doing a demo at 7:15 this evening, so do stay if you can for that. And because we can't keep the machines running all the time, we've introduced film so that our visitors get a sense of the movement that takes place when they are operational. So this first phase of our site transformation is a period of experimentation. We want to talk to our visitors and see what works, test things out. which is why one of the most important elements of the gallery is the space behind you, which several of you have already enjoyed, which is the conversation space. Those conversations are going to be really crucial to how we develop our galleries and the site over the coming years. I need, of course, to say some thank yous to those who have so generously supported this exciting project. To our lead funder, the Bowland Charitable Trust, and to the Zakonis Charitable Trust particularly. Thank you too to the team at Nissen Richards, who so sensitively responded to our brief and created a space which now feels light and beautiful and puts our collection centre stage. And to the teams at MER and Web Display, who've worked hard to build and install the exhibition over the last few weeks. And finally, thank you to all my colleagues from the different teams across the museum, the gallery project team, collection services, gallery maintenance teams, who've really bust a gut to get this project delivered. You've really done a fabulous job. So now, it only remains for me to thank you all very much for coming this evening on a warm summer night just before the summer holidays, and to invite you to enjoy the gallery up there, and to enjoy the evening and the conversation. Thank you.